Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 21 of Pokemon Mystery Dungeons and Dragon Types, a 5e adventure. I'm your Dungeon Master, Pickled Dill, and with me I have my players, Ace the Wind Rider playing...
Vim, still fighting Wimpod.
Very still fighting Wimpod. And speaking of also fighting, we have Plus playing...
Bob the bad luck Meowth on his last life in his last 8 HP too.
Yes, indeed. And then, with many more HP, but perhaps something more dangerous to deal with, we have the Storybuster playing...
I'm playing Cadet the Chocadet, and I just brought a whole lot of lightning down on some motherfuckers.
That you did. That you did.
They've
Because
been thunderstruck.
are in the midst of Sun City and its siege. Speaking of, we left off with Kaikuma, sub-lieutenant of the Gifted Legion, taking a runner's stance as he prepares to attack. But not yet, because he rolled lower than Mob in the initiative. So Mob, it is your turn.
Okay, my turn. Who's around me still at this point in time? Same positions we left off on?
Same positions we left off on. You're dealing with the advancing Gifted Legion. You have Leto and Simon at the wall. You have your artillery firing from the wall. You only have 4 members of your attack squad still alive. Most have been cut through by the far superior trained Gifted Legion. And now, Kaikuma is on top of the hill, taking that sprinter's stance with a look of purpose.
I am going to use my first free action to screech retreat. I'm not going to do it now because my mic will peak. I promise you it will if I did it in the way I'm thinking of. But retreat, just scatter, get the fuck out of here. Make like a tree and leaf. Make like an egg and scramble. This kitten is splitting. Get out of here. We win. This is probably as good as we're gonna get.
Yep, that's free. I'll give you that as a free action. Your remaining 4 allies on the ground hear you, and let's do a quick check to see whether the ones on the wall can hear you from that far away.
That'll make things easier.
Some of them hear, but most do not. You might need to lead by example here.
In that case, with my action and movement, Vim, would you be a willing creature to allow me to put you into helmet mode so I can make sure you move too? Take us to the wall.
Like,
in fact, you know what? I'll take. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, at this point, I feel like we've made a gesture, kind of like Mob goes like Vim and points to his head, and then Vim just immediately jumps on.
It's the Liu Kang little thing he does when he flourishes his blade hat.
Yes, he's like,
is that
Vim's just
motion?
Remind
Yes,
me, which
Vim is
hat is
willing.
Vim wearing at the moment?
pirate.
Yes, I thought it was Damo's hat. So yes, you will have a hat on a hat.
You gotta have a hat on a head. Gotta raw dog
lower
your hats on
class.
hats.
So quick.
Yeah, I busted that one real quick. So that way, don't break the tension later on. Okay, and with that, I'm also gonna. I don't care if I have to cut my action or my speed in thirds. I will put a claw on anybody who's nearby of the 4 remaining guys, and Sonic Heroes, opening us closer to the wall with feline
sense.
agility, full bonus action, cunning action dash.
Okay, with all those, you can reach the wall. You're at the base of the wall. I'll say that you can reconvene with Leto and Simon if you want, because they're at the wall.
Yeah, I say we get out of here, boys. This might be as best we can hold them off for right now, and if the evacuation isn't, done by now, it might just be as good as we can get.
Oh, right. Let me check up on that one. Leto, he does the Professor X thing, rubbing his temples. Unfortunately, it will not be till his turn that he can give you an answer. And speaking of turns, unless you have anything else you would like to do...
Oh, I end my turn.
Wonderful. It is now Kaikuma's turn. Kaikuma ignites in flame. As he does, he begins running. Mob, as a speedster, you recognize this is incredible. He is at least as fast as you.
He's a lot bigger. I mean, that's not a fair comparison.
Oh, a lot bigger. And to make things more horrifying, as the embers flicker off his flame charge, they don't peter away. Instead, they become malformed, almost like a Gliscor and a Houndoom cross. They're wicked, malefic-looking creatures. You, as players, would understand the concept of an Ifrit. Every ember of flame charge becomes an Ifrit. Dozens of them.
Please.
However, for you, you just see weird-looking embers that are now flying at the wall. specifically at the top of the wall. Meanwhile,
Please tell me that it's called Hell Flame Charge.
I guess this is why Cadet couldn't have fucking fire absorb, huh? Jesus, this is bullshit. Hey, this is probably proper bullshit.
yes, as he does this, he is able to cross the entirety of the battlefield. Let me just quickly roll his damage as he steps on Spike's trap. Well, he takes 6 points of damage and does not stop. Then you see him. He passes right by you. He is within roughly 10 feet of you, does not even look, as he shoulder barges into the wall for 17 points of damage to the wall. Would you like to know something funny?
What was the HP of that level 2 wall?
What was the HP of that level 2 wall?
That level 2
Reinforced with
wall-
Vim Spit.
Yes, had a HP of 20. Do you want to know what it was before it was reinforced to a level 2 wall?
10.
10. Exactly. By spending that time unit, you have bought yourself 6 more seconds before he breaches the wall. He hits it, cracks run through it, but it does not break yet.
Even Vim's Spit is strong!
And that is Kaikuma's turn. Now it is, unless I am much mistaken, Vim. It is your turn. What would you like to do? You are within 10 feet. You have just seen this muscular Snorlax sprint 100 feet in 6 seconds, slam into a wall, and cracks have exploded out. He is also on fire.
So Vim is currently on top of Mob, and we have Leto with us as well.
Leto and Simon and 2. Yes, you're able to get 2 of the guys, because you have 2 hands.
I'm assuming we also need to address Spike. We decided we gotta go. Vim is willing to just take the lead on this one and grab Leto and Simon and run to the water, basically to the left of the wall.
Okay, here is a very important thing. In order to reach the water, unless you were to take a very circuitous route, you would cross Kaikuma's path.
I guess we could consider which one. So, we're not on top of the wall, are we?
You're at the base of the wall, so you are 10
Okay.
feet away from Kaikuma.
Okay, well, Vim is in, unfortunately, no place to fight yet. Vim is going to just call out into Mob's ear, we go. It's like, we go. No think, we go. And trying to mecha Mob just a little bit to urge him to move.
Okay, so here's the thing. Unless we pull some hat mode shit, the thing about feline agility is after I use it, my speed is 0.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's something I was trying to I'm thinking about later, last session, and thinking about consistency and how much I could dig, and I might not be able to feline agility and then dig the turn after because yeah.
And
Speed is
Vim,
0, which is why I'm supposed to be combo and get with a steady aim. So
what can we do for a distraction? Just thinking right now.
my current idea is I sit here like Commander Irwin during that one episode when Reiner climbed the walls. He was like, "Why is he just standing there?" I just sit here for a bit and just keep him, "Hey, buddy, you're not getting through that wall without 30-foot running start." And then you guys, beat feet as far as you can go, and I'll move my own turn.
Yep.
I guess the next round.
You currently really have 3 options. You could A, take the long way around to avoid an attack of from Kaikuma, which would mean you wouldn't reach the water this turn, but at least you wouldn't be standing underneath a falling wall, which is, pretty good. You could attempt to climb the wall, which I believe Mob is the only one with a climb speed, so...
I'm also the only person immune to attack of art.
Yeah, so you would struggle a bit, Vim, particularly if you're either telling Leto, who is not much of a climber, or trying to carry him, which would make things very difficult. But theoretically, you could try and climb the wall, or option 3, you could take a swing at Kaikuma.
So there's 2 options.
I'd tell you there is also his allies, who are still advancing, but they are 50 feet away. They aren't a concern. The wall will be down before they reach you.
Yeah, I wasn't accounting for him making this kind of momentum.
Okay, then here's my suggestion. Vim is going to try to grab Lito, and we're going to try to sneak behind Kaikuma and go towards the water. Vim knows that's a safe place. Vim knows he can do well there, and from there, maybe Mob can provide distraction for us in some way, shape, or form while we escape. Since Mob is faster. Well, you got your double team, and also you are faster than us, so you could disengage a lot quicker than we can.
Oh yeah, I might want to eat that on this turn where I can't move.
True. So yes, Vim, you're choosing to move around and bring Lito with you?
Yes, just just grab and go. Just
cool.
Grab and go.
Yes. As you go, Kaikuma speaks. Running is pointless, little god. That is all he says. He doesn't even look away from the wall that he's plowing through, but he just makes that message to Lito. Now let us see whether that intimidates Lito enough to break his psychic connection before he can get that read on, the evacuation for you. Bad news, or good news, Kaikuma didn't do very well on that intimidation check. Bad news, Lito did very badly to resist it. So unfortunately, his eyes snap open. He'll need another turn before he can give you a report on the evacuation.
Don't care, still taking him.
Fair enough. He's able to move more freely now that he is not, trying to focus. The two of you and Simon, on his turn, will presumably follow you, make it around Kaikuma. You are, technically speaking, sandwiched between Kaikuma, the Ifrits above, and the hegemony advancing, but none of them seem to really care about you right now, so you're able to move freely. You are now 20 feet away from the water.
Can we, leave the turn in a sort of, prepared for counterattack sort of position? We just moved and now we're turn hands up, ready to block or something, or just some kind of prepared just in case.
From which direction? There are enemies on three sides of you. There is
I guess
behind,
from where we just ran
in front,
from
and above.
I guess from behind. We kind of be prepared from behind, and maybe you can have someone looking the other way as well. Just kind of setting up a immediate defense, because Vim just is ready to attack from any direction. Have you ever seen a cicada? You ever seen a cicada when they freak out? I
don't think so.
And so cicadas, when they're kind of dying, they will kind of flail around and they will land on the ground. And if they don't land properly, they just kind of flop around just a little. They call it a cicada bomb.
Fair enough. So, just to clarify, which person are you trying to block from? Kaikuma or the advancing army?
The army.
Gotcha. Cool. Yep, you can ready an action to basically counterattack if you're attacked by the army.
Yes.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
That is it, because next turn, hopefully, we can jump into the water.
You should be able to. You're 20 feet away. Though, First, it is the Ifrit's turn. The Ifrit immediately attack. Well, I have some good news and some bad news. Good news, you may not need to worry about, the artillery unit falling to their deaths when the wall collapses, because they're about to fall to their deaths now instead. As one, the Ifrit descend upon the artillery. Many start grabbing the Pokemon by their legs, their arms, their ears, anything, and start pulling them over the edge so that they scream as they hit the ground. Some lift them to make sure their impact will be fatal. Others, who attempt to scream in panic, they fly down the throats of and incinerate them from the inside out. 15 of the artillery unit die.
What happens to Spike?
Spike is not one of them. Spike is technically not counted. Spike is firing rapidly. He is taking burns, but he is not dead. His big gun is keeping them from grabbing him. A couple maybe nab at his coat, but he's like, hey, no, fuck you, and hits them with the gun. But he is not in a good way. He is one of the 2 artillerists still alive.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking great. But, you know what is great? Guess whose turn it is? Spike's.
Spike's. I think this is the first time he's actually got to turn this whole thing.
Technically it's the artillery units, but it's Spike and one guy, so it is Spike. Oh, Spike, you disappoint me. Spike, in his panic, he keeps swatting away at the Ifrits, but he doesn't really do any damage to them. He just keeps them at bay. And now it's Lito's turn. And Lito is going to try and help Spike, because otherwise Spike might die next turn. That's my boy. That's Lito. Leto manifests a psychic fist, looks up at the Ifrits and says, "Get the fuck out of my city." As just like a shotgun, pa-tunk, the fist comes in and clears a fist-sized hole through the Ifrits. A second later, they swarm to reconvene and make up the gap, but their mass is smaller now, as several of them were just destroyed.
Remember, he has
Oh, he has sneak attack. You're right, he does.
has a use of sneak attack. Yeah.
Let me correct that. Okay, yeah, he has bloodied the Ifrits instead. They're still there, but yeah, he fires 2 more pa-tunk, pa-tunk, psychic fists that just punch holes through them. They are a much smaller swarm now. You don't think they'd be able to drag Spike and his ally off the wall. They could still burn him or go down his throat and kill him that way, but there's just not enough of them to lift them anymore. So that's good. And now, Cadet, I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to skip your turn. Because remember, I'll come back to you soon, don't worry. You'll suffer, but I figure you deserve more than a 6 seconds worth of suffering.
Oh, goody.
Not focus torture Nexus, please.
The cadet torture chapter.
That's been every session, Ace.
Yeah.
This is a whole...
To be fair, it's not like it's undeserved, nor is it
I never
unwarranted.
said that.
Like 25% of this shit is self-inflicted.
So much of it.
Where's the fun?
It's like you just sit there, you're sitting there like smashing your own hand with a hammer. It's saying, "Why is this happening to me?"
Yeah.
Fucking Zeph in One Piece taking his own leg off of a rock.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the hegemony start advancing. First, that's unfortunate. You know how there were 2 guys who were left who Mob couldn't carry because he didn't have 4 arms?
Yeah. Had to use some
Yeah.
adrenaline for those guys, probably.
Yeah, those guys are held down, and you don't see them afterwards. They're just subsumed by the crowd. They're not there anymore. Meanwhile, the fresh, pretty much, unit just start marching. The Bastiodons and the other ground types. They begin their march. They are now on the other side of the moat. They are a bit wary to cross it. Now it is Simon's turn. Simon, let's see whether Simon's going to be a dick or not. Highs or lows? Vim. He doesn't like Vim.
Vim, say hi.
Hi. Simon pulls his head out of his ass and just follows you, which means, Mob, it's back to you. The
Vim's
wall
getting
is
condescending.
crumbling. Kaikuma is standing 10 feet away from you. You have to duck to avoid as several artillerists drop right in front of you and explode in red paste.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I got no movement. So, bonus action. Eat my, double team TM main action. I am taking the dodge action, so any attacks on me have a disadvantage. And, with my free action, hey, buddy, you're never gonna get through that wall!
Okay, you just saying that to Kaikuma?
Yeah, I wanted to tell you. You never get through it. It's the strongest fucking wimpod spit you ever seen in your life. You gotta see the tonsils on Vim. Look like fucking Geodudes in his throat. It's crazy.
That is terrifying to think of.
Thank you, and you end your turn there?
Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Yeah. Kaikuma doesn't even acknowledge you. He just raises a foot, front kicks the wall, and it comes down.
You didn't take the whole thing down. You think you're big, you're strong just because you're big. Loser.
Now it's time for Spike to take fall damage. He takes 6 points of damage, and Mob, highs or lows?
I'll take a low.
You sure?
I'll take a high.
You sure?
I'll stick with
Trust your gut, Mobby.
I'll stick with the low.
The rest of the session is just us going, no, high, low, high.
Spike lands right next to you, Mob. He was standing pretty much directly above you. Oh, fuck. Landed on my gun. Hey,
Keep
Mob.
your breath, kid. Yeah, he get it. No, shit. Fuck. You didn't take a dodge action.
He shakes his head. He's in pain. He only took 6 points of damage, though not so bad. Meanwhile, the other artillerist lands on his feet. He took 1 point of damage. He's like, the other artillerist is Bobble Punk. Well, have you ever seen Bobby?
Wait, where's Bobby? I was about to say, where's Bobby? Was one Pickled D4 roll right now. Was one of the 2 I snagged Bobby? Okay. If I'll let you assign. I'll let you assign whatever numbers you want on what. I'll let you roll.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know something. I have assigned Bobby the number 3 because I like the number 3. I'm going to roll a D4 twice, and if either of those are 3s, you got Bobby. First number is... Oh, it's a 3. You're fine. Yeah, you
He was fated
gra-
to live. Yeah.
yeah, you grabbed Bobby and you grabbed one other guy. Though unfortunately, you left Mayor Pasco.
Honestly, it was like I was like reaching for people, and then like I was like, not him. Yeah, you know, he's a down revive. Fuck that guy.
He's like, where's Bobby? And he's like just turns, hi, Dad.
Your friend's like, Dad. It's like, Dad. Yeah, he now has a Bobby.
Dad.
He now has a Bobby Hill voice, even though I know he just had a general bratty kid voice in previous sessions. Bobby, because I want to make it sound like he has bubbles in his mouth. Bubble punk. Bobby.
You could have made him sound like cotton with bubbles in his mouth. I don't know.
Have you seen Bobby? I'm here, Dad. Oh, Bobby. Bobble and Bobby hug. It is a very nice moment, except for the fact that Kaikuma is standing quite close to them. Good thing he's not looking at him, right? Or you. Also, Kaikuma's turn is over. Which, make note of that as you will.
I've noticed it twice. Yeah.
Yep.
Okie doke. And now, Vim, Vim, you're up. You have just seen the wall crumble. You saw a lot of guys get dragged to their death. 15 to be exact. But thankfully, the Ponks are alive and are hugging, and Mob is with Spike, and Simon didn't be a dick.
Vim is just pulling sorry. It is very late. Vim is pulling Leto with him towards the water and is also telling Simon to do the same. It's like, follow Vim, as jumps into the water, pulling Leto, and we're trying to make a makeshift boat with Simon's shield.
Simon at first looks pretty mad when you take his shield, but then when he sees that you're using it as a boat for Leto, he's like, alright, fine. But I'm motorboating Leto. You can just be the head.
No pause.
Like this.
Sorry.
Even Vim is like giving him a side look. like Vim doesn't know a lot of things, but double entendre he can catch on. And he's like,
sure, dog. I guess. Weirdo.
Sure, dog. More like raw dog.
I did it first. I did it first. I did it first. I did it first.
Yeah,
I
did
it first. Mine was worse, but I did it first. I just want that said. I did it first. Mine was worse, but I did it first.
You can have that. You may have that. Okay.
Yes, so
okay.
Yes, Vim, you basically are the front of the boat, almost using your axe to try and row, even though you're using water on water, which isn't super effective. Meanwhile, Simon is sitting behind the boat, kicking his little flippers, because he is a Psyduck, remember? And as a result, together you are able to make a little canoe that Leto sits on, the shield, just his, knees cradled to his chest, because it's not a very big shield. But you are making a boat, technically, because there's an improvised thing. I'm going to cut Simon's thing. Cool, yeah, Simon does okay. You start paddling, and he's like, which way? Out to sea or towards the city?
We're going to I guess a distance away, but we're gonna pass by the city. We're gonna kind of be like not totally out to sea, but we're gonna be far enough, as far as we can get for right now, and try to assess the situation.
Cool. You try and move diagonally, so you're still.
Yeah.
You basically mimic how Mob got here.
Yeah.
You're going,
yeah,
along
we're
the
pulling a
side.
mob.
Yeah,
we're pulling a mob right now.
You paddle along. You make it past the wall, and Vim, roll a perception check for me.
Rolling perception. Vim very perceptive as he rolls a 13.
With a 13, you see that you don't see any lights on in the city. Make of that as you will.
Vim points that out to Leto and say, not seeing much. We keep moving.
Right.
Do we notice? Well, I guess we wouldn't notice Cadet. Cadet kind of disappear right now, right?
Sadly, you are not close enough to the docks to see Cadet.
Okay, we're just gonna keep moving, and is Leto able to still communicate to us, or can Leto communicate to us telepathically at all, or is that he's beyond
He's
his?
not very good at it. As in, he was basically piggybacking off his mum to try and reach her.
Vim's gonna kind of, as we're moving, Vim's gonna kind of roughly state, saying, "We move. Let others know." It's try let others know, and we're just gonna keep kind of moving parallel to the city for right now.
Can I also? I'm sorry to interrupt. Can I also request that you ask Bobby and Bobble, even though you guys are pretty far away, to like come with you, since they'll probably be able to get through the water easier than they can like climb or something like that.
You can insinuate that to us. I'm sure.
I mean,
if we
Mob
can
can tell him to. Mob can tell him to do that.
You probably should,
Yeah.
yeah, because they're currently wrapped up in each other. They're not looking at Vim.
Vim wouldn't even know who they were by name, so like you saw Vim go to the water. I think you can pretty much just say follow Vim.
Bobby, get in the dang water.
And now it is Spike's turn. He uses half his movement to get up, and because he's a brash, dumb kid, he opens fire on Kaikuma.
I know he would.
So I will.
He actually gets a crit on Kaikuma.
Go ahead again.
My boy, holy shit! Oh, the 3-quit boy! His first star again!
That was
no.
That wasn't a super great crit, I'm sorry to say. He deals 12 points of damage to Kaikuma.
There you go.
Kaikuma doesn't even notice. Yeah, just basically he just runs spikes up his arm like a nail gun. Kaikuma doesn't notice.
There you go. Such an away at 1,000 HP somewhere. So if 12 is where we start, I'm happy with that.
Hey, congratulations! Good job.
I kept shooting his feet so he could walk.
Unfortunately,
Strikes the Achilles tendons.
he wasn't thinking about that. He just opened fire and just hit the wide load. Now it is Leto's turn.
I accounted for that.
Leto once again tries to reach his mum. Good news. He's like, Mom, Vim, Soyman, they're gone. Cadet saved them. Cadet saved them all.
Vim feels a bit of a relief. You mainly told it to Vim, right? Like Vim and Simon?
Vim and Simon, yeah, because you're too far away from Mob to hear. You are roughly 80 feet away from Mob at this point.
As loud as Vim can he just yell out something like something along the lines of like see you soon, or like, bugs are good or something.
The wild crocodile!
I will let you scream that, and then Mob, you'll make a perception check with...
okay.
No, I won't make it disadvantaged, I'll just make it a high DC. Because you're standing next to a guy who is firing a machine gun. Vim's on the water, it's raining.
I feel like Kaikuma's breathing is loud. Yeah, I feel like his just breathing is probably loud.
Yeah, so it's a high DC, but you can roll a flat roll for perception. See if you hear Vim.
I got a flat roll of 18 plus 6 for a dirty 24.
That'll do it. The DC was 20. Yeah, you hear bugs. Bugs are good, and
Vim is he's gonna say, it's like, bugs live forever!
Yeah, you hear me yell back after a while, crocodile, get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
Yep, Mob, I'm gonna say, yeah, you're able to piece that together. You don't know that Cadet has saved them, because he didn't mention that, but you can conclude the evacuation was successful.
Perfection. Yeah.
Yes, and now, unfortunately, Cadet, I am skipping you again. I'm sorry.
No, it's Alan.
Oh, Buster. Buster has made us wait for so many times, now we're making Buster wait.
I swear this is not vengeance.
Yeah, it's like as we were recording the last session of Naruto, we played like during this current date. He was like an hour of the content, like really. Yeah.
And he's probably going to be an hour, the back hour of this content too. Yes, I'm just storing it up.
Torture Nexus content. Torture Nexus content.
Torture Nexus content.
Yes,
Torture Nexus content.
and
Content.
I have some more good news for you guys. As the first Hegemony group step over the trap, 6 of them drop dead in the water.
Good trap.
Yeah, it's a good trap. Unfortunately, the rest use their bodies to walk over without issue. The trap is now officially sprung.
No one.
To be fair, I'm happy. I'm happy it worked.
Yes.
I'm happy it got used.
Hey,
today.
Mob?
Dog, the fucking barricade. Yes, Dungeon Master.
Yes, there are currently, let me just do some math because I'm bad at math. 140. There are 148 Hegemony agents who are now rapidly approaching you. Unlike Kaikuma, who only seems to care for the wall, they do seem interested in you. In fact, you're going to now need to make... Actually, no, they need to make an attack roll.
It is with disadvantage because of my dodge. And if they're at long range, then I'll have that too.
They're not long range. They are within attack range of you now, because they just crossed the moat. Good news, their high wouldn't have breached your armor class. So yeah, their low definitely didn't. They start like firing at you, but I'm gonna say Spike spins around and they're like, oh fuck, this chain gun.
Yeah, me and Spike like swap backs. We like stay in the same like 5 foot, so I don't actually move because I can't move until my turn. But
Like, in Endgame Infinity War, where Thor like swings rocket as he fires his chain gun.
Yeah.
That is what happens there. Use him like that in the hegemony, like duck. I'm actually, because I'm feeling generous. Highs or lows, Mob?
I'll take, I took a high last time, right? I'll take a low.
You took low last time.
You took low last time.
I'll stick with low this time.
Are you sure?
I'll go with high.
Cool. Let's see how many of them die. 5 more of them get gunned down by Spike. See,
Yeah, him just laughing maniacally as I'm like holding him by the collar.
he is laughing. Like, what he's saying is, fuck you bitches, is what he is saying.
This is probably making it easier to shoot this thing.
Kind of, yeah, because you're aiming for him, more or less. Though he is not grounded anymore, so he is kind of being kicked back by it. Swings and roundabouts. And now the artillery of the hegemony try and rain their attacks down on Vim. They miss.
Yes.
Yeah, they got a 7. Basically, you see a couple fireballs like splash in the water around you, but that's it. You're making a pretty successful getaway. All things being you're making an insanely successful getaway. Let's be honest.
Vim, like in bug type, says the equivalent of like fucking bitches.
Pretty much. And now it is back to Mob.
Man, on boom, Howard, man, you don't get on into that water, Bobby, and him and Hank, and that translates into Bobby and Bobble. You guys should probably go with them. And I will give you either like 10 or 5. I'll give you an action if I need to, but I want to, with the group I have on Spike now, drop to all 4s and just kind of mount me on him and look over my shoulder and be like, "Hey kid, I'll run, you gun." And I want to go with my full movement. I could bonus action dash. I will bonus action dash into the tree line to our west, right? Or east?
East. The water's to your west. Yeah.
Yeah, other way around. So we're splitting up at this point.
Cool. You are heading vaguely towards Mascus's position. Got it.
Sure, yeah, I'll go there. And since I don't...
You don't know that.
I don't know that, yeah. This seems like just a good place to go. And since I don't suffer difficult terrain, Spike wouldn't either.
Good, because it would be extremely difficult terrain, just because you basically have to run across the treetops, because these trees are too narrow for a Caterpie to fit between them.
Yeah, straight up the end of Transformers 1 by Michael Bay. Like, one leg fucking Bumblebee on the back of the truck with Megan Fox driving it while he shoots.
That is such a specific callback.
That is I was almost going to say I drive, you shoot, but it wouldn't work the same way, so I wanted to say this. Yes, I made it very specific. Yeah, I made it very specific.
Spike will fire on his turn. Are you ending your turn?
Yeah, I'll end my turn just having used my action and bonus action to move this in full movement.
It is Kaikuma's turn. Kaikuma sets himself on fire again and starts running. That is all. In the direction in the direction of the city. He ignores you both.
He's like going through the wall now.
Yeah, the wall is fallen.
Wow.
He just continues pretty much in a straight line, curving slightly towards the... Which direction is it? I can't believe we just said that. East. Not even hidden. He is heading in the direction of the church. He has ignored both of you. You are an irrelevance to him. And that is his turn. And now it is Spike's turn. Sadly, Spike... because of the buffeting of you hopping from tree to tree, and him, riding on your back, facing backwards, he just pings off some trees. He doesn't succeed in any way.
Yeah, I mostly just said that shit so he wouldn't, fight me about leaving.
Also, Vim, it is your turn. I'm sorry, you're meant to go before Spike.
It's fine. If we're still parallel to the city, do we notice Kaikuma breaking into storming in?
Yeah, you would see him basically come alongside you, then pass you. He moves. Correct me, Mob. The most you've ever moved is 120 feet in 6 seconds, right?
I think the most I've ever moved was 240 feet in 6 seconds.
Okay, in that case,
yeah, you had your movement double once.
He does not move faster than anything you have ever seen, but he does move faster than anything you've ever seen that isn't Mob. He is a fireball tearing through the city. Any house that is in his way, he punches through and does not slow down. But he is not at the church yet.
Good. Okay. I think Vim is making the executive decision to, I guess, go more towards the sea. Would Vim would know direction of another town or another safe area from this point, or is Vim just kind of gonna have to wing it?
Technically you know the direction of your home, but you would need to cross the ocean. You would probably be spending at least 2 weeks at sea, because that's a straight line.
Are there any little boats or anything nearby we could just kind of commandeer and just just take and go?
Little little boats. If you went to the dock, which would probably be like another turn and a bit, you could maybe see if there's like a small boat, because they took the big cargo boat.
Could I expend some exhaustion, like
Sure,
expend
yeah.
myself and do that so we can get there sooner?
Yeah, if you do that, you're in visual range of the dock by the end of this turn. You're also roughly level with Kaikuma again. And would you like to do that, just to clarify before I say the end?
So if I go towards the docks, I'll be level, like I'll be like Cocoon in his sights.
Not really. He will be in your sights, because he basically lapped you. But if you're using willpower, you can keep up with him.
What's the and?
Are you doing it?
Because I don't think we can handle being out at sea with Leto.
No.
Vim can handle being at sea by himself, more than likely.
Got at least
but-
one other water type with you, and possibly 2 others coming to help. So I mean,
Okay, for right now, can we get ourselves away from the city, out of reach of the hegemony's artillery? Just
I'll
kind of
say
head that way
if you-
instead?
If you choose to go towards the dock and expend that usage of adrenaline, you will be outside the artillery's range, yes.
Okay, we'll go ahead to the dock. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go do the dock, and I guess we're still expecting Bobble and Bobby to come, so we're gonna go to the dock.
Cool. You also spot another ally, a Mr. Cadet of Arborville. He is not in a good way. You would almost describe him as there and not, dead and alive, simultaneously almost infantile and geriatric. Something is very wrong with Cadet. Meanwhile, there is a glowing green circle with a pattern you can't quite make out at his feet. Cadet summons Satan, or at least that's how it might look.
Okay, I guess I can't do anything with that at this time.
And is that going to be your end of your turn?
Can I get over there and do anything, or am I still just like not there yet?
Not yet. You're in visual range. You could roll a perception check to try and spot the best boat or something. Save time. next
Perception for the
turn.
boat.
Cool. Roll perception,
Okay. Tell you now.
please.
That is a with a perception. Oh yeah, I forgot I have some good perception. That is a dirty 16.
Yeah, with a day 16, you spot a decent enough boat. It's not huge, but if you, Cadet, Mob, Leto, Simon, Bobble, Bobby, and Spike were to all basically cram in, you could probably like move this thing relatively fast because it's a rowboat.
Oh, most of us water types will push it.
That could work too.
Yeah. So that's my target.
Wonderful. And now, Cadet, I think it's time for you.
Oh, yay.
Dun dun.
Yes. Cadet, the last thing you heard was, "We need to talk."
Mm-hmm.
Did you turn to look at the
Yep.
voice? As you turn, you find yourself not in Sun City, in a rainy, shitty night. It's a spring day in the Lake of Life. You can, like, as in if you ran, you could probably reach Arborville. You are standing on the water, which is odd, but it doesn't hurt you. It's just like a slightly cool surface that doesn't ripple under your feet. And floating across from you, in a larger state than you've ever seen her in life, is Celebi, and she looks disappointed.
I understand we need to talk, but there's things I gotta do. Is this needed now?
I fear that we're running out of time.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I've displaced you from the stream briefly. No harm will come to you or anyone else because of your absence. She, I'm not trying to describe the look, but basically she tenses her bottom lip in a way that makes her almost non-existent chin jut a little.
What?
Like she's bracing for something unpleasant.
What is it we need to talk about then, if we've got all the time in the world?
You, Cadet, what am I to you?
You're my god, and you're, I guess, the one thing connecting me back home. You're my hope.
There's another word I'm looking for. The specific nature of our relationship.
Patron.
Correct. What is a patron, Cadet?
You're the one who gives me my power. As long as I do things by ways you approve of, I suppose is the best way to put it. You
Perfectly put.
give me power in exchange for me carrying out your biddings.
And yet, as of late, you've been dallying with other gods. I'm hurt, Cadet.
And I'm sorry. I have no interest in making deals with other gods, but I'm trying to do what's best to keep people alive.
I know, but when trouble came, you didn't look to me. You looked to Zapdos. You looked to the hegemony's mercy before you looked to me. Once is a mistake. Twice is a pattern.
I looked to Zapdos because I was going to ask. I was asking for a god to do a really cruel thing, a bad thing, and I didn't want to ask you to do that. You're my one tie to home. The one thing I still got from back before I was an adventurer. Before any of this shit happened to me. I didn't want to turn to you and ask you to interfere with the timeline in such a way. So I looked elsewhere. Looking for mercy from the hegemony. That's different. I don't really have an excuse. I'm trying to do right by the people I love. And that means I have to play fair with people I hate.
She listens. Be that as it may, you've broken our contract twice. You know what happens when you break your contract with a patron.
So that's just it. Everyone
No,
else I've saved has to die. Because I made a mistake.
no, I won't undo what you did. As you said, you made a mistake. You should pay for it.
What punishment?
I'm putting you in timeout, Cadet. Cadet, you would know that this is a fairly terrible punishment. You would understand that effectively, your patron in the literal sense of patronage is cutting you off. You will have access to the powers you've already gained from her, but she's not giving you anything else. Theoretically, timeout can be ended, but Celebi has never been known to forgive a mortal who she put in timeout before they died. It's theoretically possible. It's just never been done before.
Oh, my sugar mommy.
So,
Yes.
so what now? I stay at this level and I can't evolve and everyone's doomed.
She sighs. You will stay where you are while you think about what you've done. I hope that you have time to prove the sincerity of your regret. If not, this is goodbye for us, Cadet.
Can I ask a question then before you leave?
Of course.
Why? Why did you accept my offer back when I first started all of this? You can see the future, so you must have seen that something like this was coming. If you knew eventually I was going to make it here, make a mistake and make a big one like I have, why not just, say no? Let me stay at Armorville. Let me never leave. Not give me the power I've acquired from you.
She pauses. I guess I hoped that maybe I was wrong. Or maybe I just liked you too much. You weren't the one I saw in the good futures, but I believed you could be good. And Cadet, I do believe you still can be. I hope we will meet again. And with that, Cadet, you are back in Sun City. You feel the rain against you burning. The spring sunlight of the Lake of Life is gone. The ground is hard. And your chest hurts like you have just been branded.
Cadet is, with every ounce of strength he can muster up in his exhausted state, fighting back tears that are definitely welling, but he's just trying to hold it in, knowing he's in an active war zone. And he will look down to where the pains come in, kind of knowingly expecting to see something, but praying it isn't there.
You see exactly what you expect to see. The symbol of a timed-out heretic is branded into your flesh.
He'll just hold his hand on his chest where the brand is, just scream, just cursing everything for a second. And then he will remember where he is, what's going on around him, and he will try to figure out where to go next. He'll look to see if he can spot anyone, try to figure out what's happening around him while he's been gone.
You will spot Vim on a weird shield boat with Leto and Simon kicking towards you. They spot you, you spot them. They heard you scream. You're sure of it, even over the rain.
Immediately at seeing Vim, that already pained look in his eyes, grows exponentially, and he could not look weaker right now. He'll just stand there waiting to see what Vim does at the sight of him.
I will say, at this point, we are out of combat. Take your levels of exhaustion, those of you who used adrenaline, which I believe are both Mob and Vim. I believe, Vim, you took 2, didn't you? And Mob, is it 1 or 2?
No,
I
took 1.
believe I only took 1. Though honestly, if I needed to take 2 to do what I did with Spike a bit ago, I probably would have. So
Fair enough. Then you can have 1 level of exhaustion each. Vim, you're here with Leto and Simon and now Cadet. You have just seen as he solidified and something burned on his chest. You can roll religion if you'd like to see if you know what that means, though I doubt you would know it.
Vim actually has not terrible in religion, but it's Dirty 13.
Dirty 13, unfortunately that is not good enough to know what that mark is.
Vim just kind of looking Cadet cadet up and down and like making eye contact? Can he just like walk like doggy paddling in the water, pulling this thing? Just like Vim just looks at cadet and then just kind of like points to the boat, just like bing, 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 like.
There's just that the smallest hinge of like relief hits his face as he'll race forward and get into the boat.
Hey, cadet, just because you haven't suffered enough.
Good.
As you start running towards the boat, you see a very familiar Ifrit flying overhead. And would you like to look back in the direction it just flew?
Why not? It's my uncle. Oh no.
Kaikuma!
Damn it,
It's Kaikuma! He's within the city. He was about 15 feet away from you a moment ago, and he's running for the church. He doesn't acknowledge you any more than he acknowledges anything else. But just for the fuck of it, really, Kaikuma has breached the city, and you know it.
Vim was Mob.
Vim just like fine. Just like tired of pulling everyone, trying to get to the boat.
Can I see Mob? Is Mob here?
Mob is in the trees. I'll let you roll a perception check to see if you can see him basically sprinting across the trees, because by now he'd be getting pretty close to the cave where
14.
you encountered Mascus.
Yeah, am I somewhat around that like green area?
14, yeah, you are in the green area now, to be exact, yes. Yeah, Cadet, you see Mob gunning directly for where Mascus is.
How close is he? Just in feet?
He's about 50 feet away from it, and about, where you are, probably about 100 feet away from you.
Kind of aim 2-3 paces ahead of Mob and fire an ember just to kind of grab his attention.
Roll to hit.
God. 24.
Oh yeah, you, honestly, hell, with the level of proficiency you have with Ember, you're maybe even able to make some sort of little sigil of some sort to get Mob.
It makes an arrow pointing
signer.
towards us.
Okay, sure, it makes an arrow pointing towards them. Mob, you see this because it appears right in front of you, and yeah, you can look over and you see Cadet and Simon and Leto and Vim, but not the Ponks.
You know what? I just gotta hope they show up in an end story at some point, boys. It's too late to be going back for people. Yeah, if I notice them and they're like only 50 feet away, I actually lied a little while ago. The furthest you've seen,
they're 100 feet away from you.
Okay, excuse me. The fastest you've seen something move in terms of mob is 320.
I thought it was closer to 400 than it was 100.
Oh,
yeah,
wasn't that whenever you critted in the total bummer zone?
Yeah.
That was before I even got a level of mobile and upped by 10 feet.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, you can. I'll just let you move over to them if you want. You will unfortunately have to cross by the Grand Chapel, which means you'll be able to see what's happening in the Grand Chapel.
You know what? I'm going to use my action to double team, and then I'm going to bonus action dash, so my 40 foot becomes 80 foot. So I might not make it completely too well.
You're within 20
I just
feet of them, because you're out of combat now, so you can just do stuff.
We need to get out of here quick. Please, can we just leave?
Mob, as you run, you hear kaboom. Kaikuma has hit the chapel, and then he has come out the other side of the chapel, vaguely covered in gold, molten gold. You then see him turn around and kick the chapel, as roughly a quarter of it goes flying across the city, over the city council, and into the water where Vim and you previously traveled to get to the battlefield. He doesn't notice you. He doesn't care about you. But you see that. That is all.
The phrase "let's fucking go" is sounding really nice right about now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like everyone's just like unanimously. Yeah.
Leto's like, yeah, let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's.
Hey, wait. Pickle.
Yes.
I got 3 inspiration dice. Can I burn inspiration die to get that extra 20 feet and give him a fucking boat?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, what about inspiration dice? I'm on the boat. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Sure, yeah. You guys are in the boat. You are all in the boat, and you start to row, I presume. Simon, probably gets in the front rowing spot and starts trying to show off how good he is at rowing.
Yeah, show Simon. Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, would anyone else like to help in the rowing?
Vim needs a break.
Yeah, Vim, you might struggle a bit because the ore is much bigger than you. Like, all you could do is, like, wrap around the ore. You probably couldn't move it.
Well, I mean, if Vim was in better condition, he would be in the back pushing it or something, or pulling it. I don't know. But Vim needs a break.
Very fair. Cadet, would you like to help row?
Yes, but he's half-heartedly rowing.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're gonna half-heartedly row. You're a mute, almost mechanical rower. Meanwhile, Leto just stands at the back of the boat, just staring, as Kaikuma tears up his childhood home like tissue paper. He hated the fact that it became a church, but still, the spot is like his home. He recognized, like, you know, going through those alleys as a boy, you know, he knows where his window would have been looking out into where he is now. And he knows he can never go home. Meanwhile, the remaining hegemony armies start marching through the North Gate. They are triumphant, they are jubilant, they are sacking buildings. They've won, or at least they think they have. And that is what you see as you leave Sun City. Is there anything you would like to talk about or do? I'm going to leave the floor open to you for a bit, because it'll be a few hours before the next thing happens.
I think we fucking did it. Holy shit.
In his tired state, Vim, very loosely, somehow out of his carapace, a book falls out.
You want a book?
Leto's book.
Oh,
he saved one of
Leto's
the
book.
Bibles.
Oh, Leto's book. Didn't you also take Leto's photo?
Yeah, well, I gave that to his mom.
Oh yeah, so she has that.
Yes, but the book falls out. Can we see, is anything interesting happen from it?
Sure, it falls open to, you know what, let's call it, let me just think, For Vim, chapter 69.
Nice.
Bugs
Like
got
Vim just-
away. Yes, just, that is it. That is the verse, you know, basically, For Vim 69. Bugs got away. Bugs not die.
Nice. Just chuckling with that.
Well, I count this as an absolute win. Holy shit.
Did Bobby and Bobble, did they like make an appearance at all? Or have they just kind of like, okay, they are presumably under the water.
Sure.
We'll leave it at that.
Sure,
Yeah.
they
I
definitely.
can choose to believe whatever I want to believe.
Yes, you can choose to believe that indeed. You know, honestly, Spike probably helps you row cadet. Just because when he sees
That
you're
was-
half
that was
assed,
gonna
he's like, out of the way, old man.
Cadet won't put up an argument. He will just sit on the back of the boat if he possibly can.
Leto rests a hand on your knee. He aced his religion check. He knows what the brand means. And he knows you probably don't want to talk about it.
Cadet tenses up ever so slightly at the touch. And he will just not respond after that. He's just gonna mope for a bit.
Very fair. Anyone else got anything they want to say?
I'm tired, but Vim win.
Yeah, we won. The Blessed Apostles, we did it. Simon is trying
Just-
too fucking hard.
Oh, God. Oh, fate worse than death in the siege. Simon might be a mainstay in the fucking campaign now.
Oh god, I never intended for that. I'll be honest,
Fuck me.
I kind of
You know
planned
what?
for him to die against Kaikuma, so
Well, you shouldn't have made him a water type.
Oh.
Simon might
Very-
be a mainstay. That is so fuck. Oh,
Vim-
No, he's
Vim-
gonna have to get rid of that water type of his because he's overlapping with Vim's water type. We won't need two water types on the team.
exactly.
Vim very like weakly tired, just kind of kicks at Mob a little bit.
Yeah, buddy.
It's like it just like bugs never die.
Bugs has never died. Mob's gonna kind of give Vim a little like fist to head bump.
Books never die.
Just
You too, buddy.
Leto looks at you as like, alright, as Supreme Commander of the Sun City Army and Lord of whatever the fuck they say I am, here's my divine decree. Take a fucking nap, boys. You earned it. Me and Simon will row for a bit.
amen.
I ain't gonna turn that down.
He's trying so hard to smile, but he looks like he wants to cry.
Well, look at it this way, buddy. Despite what's happening to Sun City, I mean, it doesn't have to be a battleground any longer, and you don't have to be a god anymore.
Yeah, I hope you're right. He doesn't believe you. You know he doesn't believe you.
Hey, Leto, I'm fucking right. Don't do that. I'm right. God damn it. All right, I'm taking a nap now. And then Mob passes the fuck out.
Cadet,
Cadet
would you
doesn't
be able
sleep
to
a wink.
sleep?
He turns over and feigns sleeping. But he will probably spend the majority of the night just softly crying to himself and trying to keep it as quiet as he can.
Luckily, with the pattering of the rain, what are a few more drops running down Cadit's face?
That's why we curled up next to Cadet.
Okay, stay warm.
Yes.
8 hours pass. You all level up. I think you've
Oh,
earned it.
holy shit. Okay.
Except for, Cadet. You will gain the physical benefits of a level up, such as additional hit points, spell slots, and, and stat increases. However, any class features, such as new spells or additional abilities, will be denied you because you are on timeout by Celebi.
Hey, Pickle.
Yes?
You can have another one of my inspiration die because I want to re-roll this HP up because I got a 1.
Sure. I was going to say roll it, between sessions, but sure.
Oh, that would have been smarter.
I'll take that inspo die, though. Sure.
Yeah, that'd have been smarter.
Yes. We'll do the actual statistical upgrades between sessions. For now, when morning comes, the rain has passed. There's actually a beautiful rainbow. Leto and Simon are pretty tired because they rode through the night. You are now properly out at sea. Unfortunately, highs or lows, as a group, decide.
What do you guys think?
I
say low.
Just to be a no, I'll say low. No, I'll go with low.
I'll tell you what.
Loa's been kind of nice to us today, but I'm gonna go high.
Okay, so yes, unfortunately was the correct adjective. Got it. Unfortunately, you are way off course, because neither Leto nor Simon, thought to navigate. They just kept pushing the sticks. So you are where you are, and where you are is God knows where. You're just in the ocean somewhere, dudes. You have no idea of where, you have no idea of what's near. Yeah. Would anyone like to try and roll a survival to try and figure that one out? Or nature, I suppose. That's survival.
I was about to ask, is that what Sed tells us? You're in the ocean now, dude?
Exactly, that is Sed. Hey, dudes, you're in the ocean now.
Oh, fuck. Hey, buddy. How you been? I've been meaning to check in on you.
You're pretty good. So I was just, watching Weekend at Burmese with, that big smoky dude that you saw when you're coming back from West Wind City?
Yeah, you told me about him.
Yeah. I've been watching movies with him, him and me. We've been chilling. Oh,
okay.
I don't think he likes me.
Oh, that's too bad. You're a nice guy once you can get to know you.
Yeah, I'm a chill dude. But anyway, yeah.
Chill dude.
While you were sleeping, I, looked at your eyes a couple times. Well, I can't use one of them anymore.
I can't?
Sed
can I double check this?
You can
Sed
see through it. Sed just can't look through the eye.
Huh. I don't know if I have a reason for that to sometime be useful at some point, but that's nice to know.
I mean, Sed has no ill will towards you. He's kind of become your turbo granny in many ways.
He kind of has, but I don't know if there might be one of these dudes who maybe is on one like that.
So yeah, dude. So so you were in a battle last night. That was pretty sick.
I do feel kind of wicked sick. That shit was pretty hype.
Yeah, it was, dude. But yeah, as I was saying, I was looking through your eye, the one I can see through now, and I'm pretty sure that you were going to Marshtown, right? That was what you dudes were talking about. I overheard it at some point.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it right now.
Yeah, yeah, your way, of course, dude. Like wow. So yeah. That's it. He doesn't have any more to say. He's just like, you're off course. Sed did very well on his survival check.
Thank you, Sed.
We going so cold. We're going the wrong direction. Can we redirect just with a little bit of ease?
Look, I've never been on a boat, dude. I was more of a beach guy, really. But let me get back to you. Like, I'm gonna ask the Smoky dude, see if he has any insight. He actually says that he knows this area.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he knows this area. Like, not this area, but a bit south and chunk west. Yeah, he knows that place. Not the place you're looking for, but a different place, dude.
Okay.
Can Vim use his survival?
Of course, Vim.
Okay, I rolled a 21.
21? Cool, yeah, Vim, you can... The sun sets in the west, right?
Right, yes.
I thought so. Yes, because it's morning and you can see where the sun is, you can see where east is. You needed to go... Let me just get up my map of the world to determine where you currently are compared to where you need to go.
Because we have a very large world map, everybody. Hey, chat, how are you doing today?
I do, in fact, have a very large world map, believe it or not. Yes, you needed to be heading southwest, moderately south, moderately west. You are instead heading dead west.
Oh.
Yeah, you would,
We're
funnily
going-
enough, you would actually realize that if you was kept on this course, you'd eventually hit Kyanbas Town. You might starve to death first, but theoretically you could just go see Charlize.
Well, I don't know if they. I mean, it would be nice to catch up. It would be nice to catch up.
But no, that's not.
We wanted
that's
to go to
not,
Marshtown, though.
Spike. No, but that's not Spike's mom, is it?
No,
No, that's our friend. That's our chat friend.
Yeah, that's your chat
Right,
from
right.
Charlize. Christine
You're
is
right.
actually, funnily enough, now that you mention it, you are weirdly, if you headed dead north, you would probably hit Game Town.
I think
You
we're
need to go
good. We're good.
Slightly west, but like as in, yeah, you're actually well surprisingly close to Game Town now that you mention it.
No, I think I am also
troubling.
We all unitedly decided we are never going back to Game Town.
Yep. Hey, so here's
One of us is wanted.
Yeah, so this might help. In the map that Plus has just posted, which won't help anyone who isn't us, maybe I'll post it in the video, maybe I'll forget. You see the little prong that's like a hook?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are basically dead south from that.
Huh.
Yeah, you have headed straight west rather than southwest as you were meant to.
Okay. Well, we would know that. Vim would know that for survival, right?
Yes, you would know that basically you need to head slightly more west, but very south.
Is there any way that using that survival, can Vim take a little dip in the water and maybe see if we can get some recruitment from maybe a couple water types that could maybe like either give us some guidance or maybe pull us, like maybe like kind of help us get there a little faster?
Sure, you can jump in the water. You are in the middle of the ocean, so you'll be taking a deep plunge.
That is actually not a problem. But
That is true, you are
yeah.
a part water type.
yes, part water type. Also, glycopods and wimpods are actually known for being like at the bottom of the ocean or like in low parts of the ocean. Just like isopods are. So that actually does not
Good.
bode terribly.
Cool, you can
So,
dive
okay,
in if
so-
you want.
Okay, I'm gonna dive in and do I have to roll for anything or?
You will roll in a bit. First, is there anything anyone else would like to do?
Can I go check on Cadet?
Of course.
Yeah, I ain't really gonna interact with him. I just wanna, our perception or insight or do whatever I need to, see how he's doing.
Yeah, roll insight. How insightful are you to
luckily-
his feelings?
Luckily I did just do a mid-session level up, and expertise now gives me 2 more proficient skills, and I chose insight and intimidation because of the guillotine eye.
Makes sense.
So I now have a +6 in insight
Nice.
instead of my +3.
Very good.
That is a 11 on the roll +6 for a dirty 17. How's that boy feeling?
Kadid is devastated. Like, you think that, he might feel worse than Leto right now.
I'm gonna go sit next to him, and I don't, want to, get his attention exactly, or, interact with him totally, but just so he's able to hear me, I just want to say, I'm really proud of you. You had some hard choices to make. You made the hard choices, and I know that you're suffering the consequences right now, but I really appreciate that you took the out, but you weren't a coward about taking the out, and you did what you could to help, and it did a lot. So thanks, buddy.
Cadet responds back in fire type, assuming no one else on the boat speaks it, and he just responds back saying in this language he's not too sure if anyone's familiar with, saying whatever.
You know what? Nah, fuck it. I ain't leaving it there. Hey, Ghost. Anybody speak fire type in
Bombing
there?
around.
Yeah, it's my first language, says the smoky one that you met back in
Oh,
Ghost Town.
holy shit! Who is that? Hi.
Hello?
I'm Ma, but we haven't spoke properly yet. But what did my buddy here just say to me?
He said whatever.
Yeah, it's how it usually is. Cadet, it ain't whatever. It's what you did, and I really do appreciate you. But I'm not gonna keep bothering you. And then
Hey, Mom.
I'll leave Cadet alone.
Bob, highs or lows?
I'm taking a low this time because High fucked us up last
Are
time.
you sure?
I'll take a high.
Are you sure?
I'll stick with the low.
Are you sure?
Stop. Stop, because I'm going to be DMing for you in just a bit, so you stop. I'm sticking with the low. I'll take the consequence. I'll just stick with the low, please.
Cool, you say that in normal type.
Yeah, I'm saying that in common.
Yeah, I'll let you in on a secret. That was a 19. Had you chosen right, your ghost would have translated that into fire type for you.
Fuck it. I'll use my last inspiration die to take my turn back and do that.
Sure. burn through it. I'm fine with that.
I'm
Cadet.
going into season 2 with none, baby.
Cadet, you overhear him say it in fire type. Perfect fire type. A little bit archaic in the phrasing, but actually, no, it would be quite archaic in the phrasing.
Jolly O,
Like,
hot
honestly,
man.
it might have been. Exactly, like, yes, pretty much, yeah, but it's gonna
Cadet
be
is definitely
fire type.
stunned.
You didn't know what we did.
And
Yeah, then my mom doesn't give me time to like process it. He just walks over to check out like Spike and
Yeah, Mom, you
I-
don't realize you said that in fire type. You just heard
Oh,
it
that's
in
even
normal.
better.
Yeah,
That's even better.
Yeah, it's just, as far as you're aware, you said it in normal type.
Cadet will just spend the yeah,
Yes,
he's
you did, you're
surprised and just watches him, and he will just tut, and he will turn around and just face the direction they had just rode from. He just generally wants to be anywhere but on a boat right now.
That's very fair,
Yeah.
considering,
And
it's
he's not in
water
a
all
good
around
mood.
you.
He's not happy
Fucking sane.
anyway, so now just being out at sea, surrounded by something that would kill him, is just making this situation better.
Hey, I have some good news for you that Cadet would know. Mascus is probably very
That isn't
far away
bringing in
right
much
now.
solace, but it's helping a little.
Yeah, like maybe that flashes into your brain. Oh yeah, Mascus is probably, laying into Sun City right now, so he's not looking for you. Your absence will be noted eventually.
If Cadet turns his back, are people kind of leaving him alone just because he is being mopey?
Yep.
This is a bad idea. The gem Cadet still has.
Yeah.
He just wants to start
Yeah.
not playing with it, but he's realised he could reach out and talk to people telepathically. He's wanting to see if he can just break down what the gem is a bit more by himself, using psychic powers to kind of just sit there and play with the gem for a while.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll come back to you in a minute with that. Vim. You're under the
Just having like
sea. You're under the sea. Roll highs or lows, and then we will know what you do see. Do you find all
let's
kinds of
see.
watery friends, or are you all
Damn it.
alone in the end? Highs or lows, Vim?
I'm
I'm impressed.
Low.
Are you keeping it under the sea?
Dice says low, I stay low.
You find a bunch of Corsola and even a Starmie, though it is covered in camo. And when it sees you, it flees. But the Corsola are still here. I don't remember the rest of the tune, so I keep singing the first part over and over again. But
Fair, that is the whole tune.
yes, you.
Also, we've discussed the musical arc at some point, so
Oh, Cricket Town is happening. Don't worry.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I could tell this was early. I'm gonna give them a taste of it, so they're thirsty for it when it's time.
Yeah, but yes, Vim, you find a couple Corsola.
Vim's gonna approach them and is going to start talking them up.
Sure, it's a couple Corsola gal pals. They're effectively sunbathing, but because it is so low down, like, it's hard to explain. Like, there is very little sun actually tanning, but they're still just lying on, like, effectively a beach and tanning. Like, hey, what's up?
Vim comes from far away and is trying to go farther away. But Vim has many that he has brought with him. But Vim needs help.
Roll persuasion.
A dirty 16.
Oh wow, you must be like one of those guys from like what's it called again? Marshtown. Yeah, like Marshtown? Yeah, you look like you're one of them, or maybe Buggy Forest. No, but Buggy Forest is that way. I don't think he's from Buggy Forest. He's Wet Bug, not Grass Bug. Oh yeah, you are like Wet Bug. You're not. She mocks, drowning effectively, because to her there's no concept of, like she doesn't know.
That's some
how to-
type of shit right there. That's fucking crazy. That's a hate crime, dog. Like,
Yeah,
They're like they sound like they're teenagers, so they just
are
gotta say what they
teenagers.
want.
They're like basically two 16-year-olds. Just you're not doing that, so
Jesus.
yeah, you're.
Vim is going Marshtown.
All right, yeah, cool. And you want like directions?
Well, yes, Vim needs to know where to go, but Vim also needs help.
And like he like points upward to you see the silhouette of the boat and like the top of the water.
Sure. Hey, Vim, what's your passive
Yeah.
perception?
Passive perception. My passive of my perception is 13.
Neat, cool. Then you think about it for a minute, like, okay, yeah, we'll help you. So what do you need?
It's like Vim's gonna kind of like puff his chest up a little bit. Vim is strong, but Vim is very tired. Vim take down army.
Oh, I meant to say, you have both recovered your level of exhaustion because you rested.
And Vim, I know, but Vim is
Sure, just
kinda
letting you
selling
know. Sure.
Vim has taken down army with other buggy friends. Now we must get to safety.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess we can like give you some directions and like you got one of those things, you know, those what do they call them again? Biat? Yeah, Biat. You got a Biat?
Vim's like, yes. Like, yes. Vim doesn't know the word either.
Roll in. Yeah, okay, yeah, you don't know that she doesn't know how to say boat.
Yeah, we're both like looking up. We like looking up at the sky. Like, yes.
Okay, like sure, we'll come on your Biat for a bit and then like tell you the way to go and yeah, it seems fun. And if it like if it gets too dry, we're going.
It's like, Vim thanks you. It's like very very helpful pinks, and is there like pinks, very very nice pinks.
Yeah, they don't look super impressed that you don't know what a Corsola is, but they're not like mad. They're just like, really, pinks is kind of their faces.
Vim just just follow them. Just brings them back up to the top.
Okay, they follow you.
And Vim wants to come back and like kind of like obviously Vim like wants to like show everyone, you know, and like get the proper instructions. Vim has done the extent that Vim can do.
Okay. Yeah, Vim, you bring up 2 Corsolas. What do you want them to do? They're just looking at you like, okay, so there's
Vim,
the beard. Now what?
Yeah, Vim is like kind of like gets everyone's attention, like looking for particularly Mob or Leto, and saying, "Vim brought help."
Yeah, okay. Hi there.
Hi.
Yeah. I assume my buddy wants some help pushing our boat to Marshtown. If you guys wouldn't mind, I'll see what I can do to get you some kind of compensation.
Sure thing. Emma, what's your passive perception?
Mine's a 15.
Cool, yours is enough. You think they're gonna prank you. You don't know how. You don't think it's malicious. You just think they're bored teenagers and they think you're idiots.
You know, I put my share of pranks when I was these kids' age, so I mean, maybe I just let this slide.
Okay, so I'm Carol and she's Carl.
Oh, nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, and you are?
This is my buddy Vim. That's Cadet over there who's got the flames on his head. The kid polishing the little big gun thing over there, Spike. He's a good guy too. Let's see. That's my buddy Leto. And this is Simon.
Right. They're very interested in Cadet. Very interested in Cadet.
Yeah, they've got.
Hey,
Can I do a little insight roll on these guys?
Juicy little flicker of flame for them to extinguish.
I'm sorry, what's happening?
Yeah.
Rock type.
See,
That's a dirty 19. My word.
Cadet is Buster is completely correct. The fact that he's a fire type, they're effectively amused at how much power they hold over him and are probably thinking about just, more or less, not necessarily bullying him, but extorting him on a low level.
You know what? I've done 2 insights already. Pickle, I want to hold an action.
Sure, what action are you holding?
If they take any kind of pranking, movements towards us or the group or anything malicious, I am attacking with Thief in a non-lethal way to steal all their Corsola twigs.
Cool. What would you describe them getting uncomfortably close to Cadet while, intentionally making just enough water in their mouths to scare him as malicious? They're not firing.
That's bad. I would wait till I could see between them just letting water build in their mouth and you seeing them actually put water type energy into it to where it begins pressure wise. Between those 2 moments I would probably move.
Cool, they're actually pressurizing, swallow again, and then start chatting.
Kids, if you're gonna help.
They're trying to make them flinch.
Pretty much,
they
are legitimately
be around and fuck around with some fire types. I can point you to a lot of fire types if that's what you're looking for.
Has Cadet noticed them?
No.
Seem too young for that.
No. Yeah, sure, they come on either side and be like, hey, Kajim, right?
He's not acknowledging them, but if they start trying to spit or fake spit water at him, he will
Yeah, they're gonna do that.
If you're gonna spit water at a
What does
fire
he do?
type, you best make sure it don't know a grass type move, since that's gonna fucking suck for you. And Cadet's fist will just erupt in flames, but the embers turn slightly green, and like autumn leaves, the fire flickers down his hand, and grassy vines sit on it, and now just sit ready for him to touch either of them as he casts Giga Drain. And it is a concentration check, so it will stay up for a little while.
Hey, Cadet, roll intimidation. That's scary as fuck.
I'm going to use the help
many
action
times-
on this intimidation, so do it with advantage because I'm going to very loudly and very purposely be like, oh yeah, by the way, I meant to get you this. I found a magical leaf TM back at Psych City, and also here's Prometheus horn. I fashioned it into a shift for you, and I hand those
Do I
over
get
to him
advantage? Because
very loudly.
So I'm rolling a flat check
Yeah,
because
have
Cadet didn't
advantage.
long rest.
Yeah.
So I'm at my second level exhaustion.
Oh,
So I'm just
yeah.
flat rolling this.
I admire your commitment. I admire your
I
commitment.
don't. But thank
the
fuck,
expo die.
Cadet's built particularly different. 25.
Okay, they both scream and jump into
Cadet
the
then just
high-pitched
looks back
screams.
down at the gem and continues fiddling with it.
Oh, speaking
You never
of,
asked, but I will.
Did you roll investigation for me? Sorry, please roll investigation
yeah,
for me. Honestly, with advantage because you
Okay,
have
well, that makes it flat
psychic
for
type,
me.
connections.
So 13.
You're able to
Okay.
vaguely tap in. You don't quite get full thing, but you get almost, weirdly enough, it kind of feels like you've just taken a painkiller. For a second, the presumed headache you have, the burning in your chest fades. You just feel a little bit floaty. It's quite nice, but then you realize, oh no, the gem is trying to sink into my flesh. And you have to break concentration. All your pain comes back, but you're able to keep it from sinking in. It came very close to gifting you.
Cadet doesn't let on how scared he was.
However, you did briefly feel the same sort
that's
of love
fucking
you felt
mean.
from Celebi. Yeah.
Cadet,
Crazy work. Wild work.
after feeling that,
We're all bullying Cadet a little bit today.
I'm bullying him a lot.
I'm doing my best to make his day easier because
Cadet
I'm
after
so
feeling that brief
incredibly
hit
proud
of
of him.
like probably the nicest sensation he's had in a little bit, will pocket it and just continue moping about and keeping an eye out for Corsola who are trying to prank him. These grassy vines will fade after a minute, but they don't have to know that.
Oh, they don't. You feel them pushing you. They don't really feel like pranking you anymore. They're scared
It was
you'll
on the
kill them. They
agenda.
think you're a psychopath. But it was a
we can,
very
like, direct
effective
them the game.
motivator.
Maybe we can direct them to Game Town.
I don't feel like we should send teenagers to
Oh god.
We're finally starting with the scheme.
So,
Well, I mean, listen,
That's true, they are the
we
most
we only use child soldiers, guys.
yeah, you had Rye.
The only child
and
soldiers,
Spike.
not child gambling.
I think Leto was like 19. So
Yes, I mean at this point, like we might as well just keep one theme.
Rye.
Yeah, I said Rye first. Rye.
Rye is like the worst culprit.
Yeah. He is, as a group, highs or lows.
Yeah, I'll agree.
I say hi.
I'll agree. Yeah, unanimity. We're unanimous.
Manamina.
Good news.
They
They do, in fact, know where Marshtown is. Because there was a chance they would try to push you to Marshtown, but because they've never been there, they just push you somewhere else. Because they're scared and too stupid to realize their own inabilities. But no, good news. You eventually... I'm gonna... Basically, it's gonna take you 3 more days to hit land. Is there anything you would like to do in that time? Anything you'd like to discuss, plan, etc.? They're very motivated because they... Every so often, they basically kind of like, hey, Mr. Cadet, we're still pushing.
Cadet will just give a
We're
low
still
broth,
pushing.
and he will continue moping.
Sure, they go back under and keep
How
pushing.
many days did you say we're traveling for? What exhaustion
3
level
days to
kills
make
you?
landfall.
I was going to say,
72
What
hours.
exhaustion level kills you again? Is
I
it
beg your
6?
pardon, Buster?
Yeah, Cadet's going up to 5 then.
6.
6. Legitimately, like,
I'm pretending.
What
to
if we just
sleep.
knocked him
Cadet
out
is
and just
at
made him
night
sleep?
pretending. Grant,
fair enough. Yeah, we didn't think about it.
Cadet, roll deception just to see whether, at this point, they're buying it
Okay,
when
let
you
me just double
have
check.
bags
Oh my
under the
God, my
bags
hit
under
points
your
are max.
eyes.
I have speed to 0. Can't move.
You have speed to 0.
Oh my
But
God.
can't move. Buddy's gonna have to have fucking
Deception.
5 long rests before he
Deception
can
is
fucking get
19.
this off him.
Deception is.
Cadet's good at
Yeah,
one.
you're acting flawlessly.
He's good at one.
Yeah.
He beats my
thing.
passive. Easy.
Yes, Cadet, your attempts to basically kill yourself
Thank you,
by
I
not
really
sleeping are remarkably successful.
You guys just
Imagine
wait for one day and stop moving.
I imagine everyone's.
I mean, maybe it's just a lazy day. He's just like sunbathing.
Well, like, you know what? If we have 72 hours, I want to
Also, fun
spend.
fact, sorry, just Leto got a crit fail on his passive on his inside check. So yeah, he absolutely believes you're fine, or maybe he just isn't looking at you because he's sort of pressed over Sun City. Neither or.
Can I do a perception check?
Sure.
Let's see. And let me see. Can I roll a perception check with? Can I use my? Let's see. Survival.
No. Why?
No? Well, if, like, just seeing as we're out in water and, you know, kind of like this is kind of Vim's element, like, he might notice some things about everyone, and especially if, like, maybe he notices someone's in a sickly, sort of a sickly manner, he might be able to pick up if Cadet is looking odd.
That was such a valid
You know
argument.
what? That I could pay that. Yep, sure. I'll allow it because that makes sense.
Maybe his flame is affected by his health.
Okay,
That's the thing
well,
in
that
Pokemon.
is... Oh, wait, what'd you say?
I said his flame being affected by his health is a thing in Pokemon. I don't know about like Charcadet explicitly, but like fire types have that.
That is a dirty 22.
Yeah, you can see that Cadet is effectively just more or less given up. He looks unwell. He legitimately looks like if he doesn't sleep in the next 24 hours, he will die.
Vim is going to... This is going to feel a little familiar. Vim is going to scuttle around, and he's just going to kind of tackle, like, just kind of like crawl on top of Cadet. Just
Hey,
just
Cadet.
crawling on him, pushing him down.
Because you're in such a fragile state, I'm going to say just having
That's
Vim's body
valid.
weight upon you is going to cause damage.
Okay.
Take 3 points of damage as Vim's feet burn against you, just because you are... Cadet is cold. Like, he's still probably about as warm as a regular guy, but for Cadet, that is
I'm
chills.
on 19 HP.
Yes. Also,
Vim's gonna just-
his fire is tiny. It is like a teeny little birthday candle poking out of his helmet.
Vim is inspecting, like you know, just like every inch. He's like, and then like he's like saying, and like he's just like, he going to die.
What the fuck?
He going to die.
Oh my god!
He going to die.
What do you say?
Like Vim's
I'm
going
sorry,
to
they caught me off
Vim-
fucking caught me off guard. See, I did it so casually. He gonna die. Like, what the fuck? You like a cat in a fucking nursing home, dog? Like, what's going on?
Vim's
This motherfucker? 3 days left, dog. Y'all better go ahead and clean the sheets. Like, what the fuck? And we named that cat Anubis. Like, it's a cat, not a jackal. Yeah, but you know, he ferrying folk to the great beyond, dog.
Vim's
weighing their souls against a feather.
Vim's gonna grab Mob's hand or paw and just like put it on Cadet, and like you could just feel how cold he is.
Yeah, Cadet is about as warm as you are, Mob.
He's supposed to be way hotter than me.
Yeah.
Not
I was going to make
visually,
that
obviously.
joke
I'm
so
fucking sexy as
fast.
hell.
I was like, no, it's not the time.
Damn it, he's not even fucking reacting to my horrible comedy. Is he just not fucking sleeping? Is he just pretending to be asleep or some shit like that?
I think his fire has gone out. Not his literal
you would-
one, but the one that burns in every fire type.
The first
Like
valuable
his-
thing he said this whole time.
Fighting spirit fire kind of thing, huh?
Yes. Like, there is a very heavy irony, like, wow, way to dumb it down.
Dude, I mean, dude, I scratch people. I don't fucking, use this shit. I don't know how you guys get down like this.
Vim's like inspecting him. He's looking like he's like prying open his eye. It's like he needs sleep.
Sleep and probably a nice, good meal would do him some good.
Oh, that reminds me, important thing. There was no food on this boat, so you only have what you brought.
Nothing.
Everyone looks at Spike. like prepping up, well, time to put out all reliable.
I thought you were
Oh,
just,
duck
I
is
thought you were
good.
just eat Simon.
I mean, probably tastes like duck. Yeah. Has anyone actually had duck? Anyone in the comments? Anyone in the chat? You guys ever had duck?
I
love duck. Duck is so
Listen,
good.
all I'm
man.
gonna say is Leto does deserve a true Last Supper. Even though we had, no, I'm joking.
Okay. Since still with survival, can Vim just like scrounge up some edible seaweed or something?
Ooh. You know what? I'll give you another shot, though. I would argue that one is nature.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, actually, believe it or not, my nature is the same as my survival, so that don't matter. So let me see. That is a nat 20.
Cool. Yeah. You go under the water and you find not only a seaweed, but you see just like a little cart under the water made out of like a lobster trap. And you see a crawfish and crab. You wearing, those little hats that people like, people in sushi stores wear? The little like folded up, like an ice cream man hat.
little paper hats.
Yeah.
Oh, like in the process of like picking seaweed, he just like right next to the restaurant, right next to them. He's just like, oh.
Hey, that's our crop.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
If you want seaweed, buy from our cart. Yes.
Vim's gonna run, like, go back up to the surface and say, "What's your order?"
Hey, Mob, do you think Vim has maybe gone insane just because, like, what the fuck could that mean?
No, I was going insane at that battle as well, so I feel like me and Vim are actually starting to get on a better, the synchronicity and the same pace that we've ever been, and I'm going to, without any hesitation, Hillary calamari all day, yeah. Some fried artillery calamari.
Vim's gonna go back down and ask if they have calamari.
Yeah, get some hush lily pups too.
What are hush puppies? I actually don't know what those are.
It's like a little, it's basically like cornbread that you turn into a ball in the deep fry. And you eat this paired with different like fried fish dishes and coleslaw and stuff like that.
Do they serve it in sushi places?
They don't.
The closest they would have would
I
be
think I'm looking
takoyaki,
at this more as like, I think I'm looking at this more just like a seafood place in general.
Yeah, you look like Southern seafood instead of Asian seafood.
Yeah, I'm messing with the stereotypes.
There's Asian
Right.
seafood. They do offer you creamy croquets, though, and fried crawfish claws if you want them, or cloth claws probably. The fried cloth claws are big, man, like bigger than Mob.
Vim
Get like 4 of those things. Yeah, fuck that.
Vim is just gonna just order the whole left side of the menu.
Okay.
And he's like drops the nugget. What will this get, Vim?
That'll get you everything and a little bit of change.
Like, let's go.
Cool.
And
it takes them an hour, but they make literally everything on the menu, and you get $66 Poké back.
Lord RCs, please don't let these goddamn Kecleon come break my goddamn ankles, bro. I can't, please. I stay awake every night thinking about this shit. You motherfuckers wrong about talking about some intruder.
We fought.
Catch the outlaw.
We fought freaking a gifted legion, and we fought a commander, or we fought a high member. We fought against. We've had the attempt of a god, and you're afraid of Kecleon.
I think they're all literally like level 90. I'm not even bullshitting you.
Level 99.
90. Oh Jesus, 99.
Maybe they are 90. I could be wrong.
So they're going to be like level 18, level 19, and that's God of the dog.
Yep.
Damn, never mess with a small business, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Vim, I guess when it comes up, they're gonna be like, order up.
I'm about to say the exact same time. Like, I hate the water, but I enjoy. I'm a cat. I love seafood, so it's cool.
Vim with Carol and Coral's help, because they want food too. Even Simon honestly gets in the water to help. The four of you together ferry up a feast, literally everything on the menu, and it seems like it's really good. Like, it's that little business in the middle of nowhere that just hones their craft, and they survive because maybe they only get a couple clients like a week, but word of mouth, and basically every time you go back there, you want to go there again.
I just think of that meme. Go ahead, Blast.
Finish your thought.
I just think of that meme where it says, when you walk into that Asian restaurant and then there's a kid doing homework at the counter and the guy just takes out his credit card and starts slamming the table.
You know it's gonna slap, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. Listen, I am going to take like a big, spoonful of some of the best shit here, and I'm just gonna go grab Kadit's head, and like whether he's awake or not, I'm gonna stuff this in his mouth, and I want Pickle to roll to see if this shit is so heartwarming, so so soul enriching that it can restore some of Cadet's like will to continue on and see what his journey will have in store for him.
Cadet is spicy.
Vim
Do you
found
wanna
this
resist?
for you. Vim
But I am
found
like-
this for him.
He's too fucking weak to.
Okay, Cadet.
When Vim sees Mob trying to do this, Vim wants to help.
Yeah, we're just both shoveling food to his mouth now.
Okay. Roll.
No, it
Yes.
does not. I will burn this
Exhaustion
shit
doesn't
down.
lower your AC,
You're
does
playing
it?
with powers beyond
No.
your...
Cool then.
You quite...
You're literally playing with fire.
You ever seen that scene from the Jim Carrey Grinch where they're like the holiday hoopie water, they're shoveling fucking pudding into
Oh,
his
Yeah, they're
mouth?
shoving all
I
the
love
fudge
that.
and stuff in his face.
Yes. Hey, Mob.
I hate that shit
So,
so much.
Vim, you're helping. You're giving the help action.
I help.
Roll to hit with advantage.
Boys, I finally critted in this session.
Was it a crit success or a crit fail?
That's a crit success.
Just had to check. Otherwise, you would have knocked it all into the ocean.
That's
I don't have
a
any
raw
of that.
27 or yeah, just those
No, it's fine.
straight 27. It's not
Sorry.
tainted at all.
Sorry, Cadet. You are force fed.
Sorry, we're making you eat a delicious food.
Leto,
And you know
Tainted
what?
with
As
love.
my crit effect, I want the heartwarmingness of this meal and his friends getting it for him and feeding him and like surrounding Cadet with all this love and acceptance and like, buddy, we're still here for you if you're not developing as a warlock right now. We still love you and we still cherish you. I want that
Vim
to
is
happen.
rubbing. Vim is like just rubbing his head, like very like stroking his head very lovingly. Shh, 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 shh. Vim will kill for you. Vim is killed before.
Mom is doing it like I already have enough for both of you. I'll do it so much more.
And
So many more bodies gonna drop.
yeah, Leto's like,
Oh, we love you guys.
yeah, Leto's like, I also killed some men to help us. I didn't mean to, but I do love you
When you killed
guys.
that fucking that Skarmory, you broke that Skarmory's fucking neck. That was so fucking sick. I wish I could have stole the armor off that thing and made you a fucking switchblade or like some armor or some shit.
Oh man, that would have been
You are
fucking
beautiful
sick,
killers.
man.
That would have been so fucking
as-
sick, dog.
As Leto is saying this, he's, the psychic hands he manifested? He's using them to hold Cadet's face and chew for him.
Oh,
Like, he's like not even looking, he's like, oh, that would have been fucking sick, man. Shit.
yeah, buddy, no
We're
dying.
just like we're just being the most worst, best like caretakers.
They're trying so hard. Even Simon says, well, Cadet, I don't like you. So, because you want to die, I want you to live. That is all he says. That's fucking it from Simon.
We give the same love and tact as we do in combat.
I mean, honestly, yeah. This is love bomb on Cadet.
Cadet.
It's like, god damn it, just fucking accept
Yeah,
us
you-
for what.
Cadet,
Chew this entire
bitch.
clock off.
recover 3 levels of exhaustion.
Damn.
Now burning the shit
Make it easier to fight us off now.
Ruby, yes. Yes. Indeed, Cadet,
Yeah, I mean,
God, those claws must have been good though.
you
Make me
feel
hungry.
a lot better. Not great, still pretty bad. You got 2 levels of exhaustion, but you do feel some life coming back into you, physically speaking. Emotionally, feel however you want. It's your character. But physically, you are not on the verge of death anymore.
Get it? Well, no, you got. I was literally just going to say,
Together,
Cadet will just sit
you-
there and
yes,
he
sorry,
stops
after you.
fighting once he's pinned under psychic power.
Yeah. Yes. I was going to say together.
Yeah, that's
you-
right, bitch. Live.
Yes, you share a beautiful meal. This is really good shit. Like, it's not, I'm not gonna say it's the best thing you've ever had, but like, it is, the sun is shining, you're with your friends, you're free. The water's pretty nice for most of you, not you, Cadet. But, everyone else, like, there's a pleasant sea breeze.
I don't like the water either.
It is, it's a pretty good time to be alive, all things considered.
You guys could have gave me grimy sludge on a plate, and I would still be grateful after that shit.
And
To taste anything at all.
yes, it is a good meal, and as that happens, you see the first sign of shore. And that is where we will leave this session and this season of Pokemon Mystery Dungeons and Dragon types. I have been your Dungeon Master, Pickled Dill, and with me I have had the most
I'm
tragic
playing
of players,
Get it?
the
Chocolate.
Storybuster as...
I just want to die.
Not on our watch.
Never, buddy. We love
Gotta
you too
drink some
much.
water.
You'll stay with us forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
And ever.
Mom kisses Cadet on the forehead.
Leto looks jealous. So I've addressed that one. And speaking of
That's still on the list. That's still on the list.
having
still on the list.
addressed but being very loving, I suppose romantic lead of the campaign, plus playing.
I guess the shipping has returned to sender. Yeah, I'm Mob. The Black Luck me off, and I've got Zed in my head, and now this other dude who's a fire type, and he seems alright.
Indeed. And finally, we have the explorer and naturalist of the group, Ace the Windrider, playing.
Vim, the aggressively loving and caring Wimpod.
Indeed. And with that,
Bye.
we'll see you next season. Bye.
Bye!
Deuces. Love you guys.